alert. Welcome to our first, for a long time, virtual recruitment session, or as we called it, Thermomix information session that we have done for the core brand. This is actually part of a series of similar meetings that we will be holding both virtually and in person during the month of May. Today, obviously, the 27th of April still, but we have started a bit earlier because actually the month of May is going to be brilliant for anyone who wants to join. I can be talking for ages, but what I'm going to do before I keep babbling on is to share my screen and show you some an official presentation where I can then make sure that I don't leave out any important information. So bear with me for a moment. I'm going to actually share my screen. And actually, I think that if I spotlight myself, then at the time of the recording, they can see the screen better. So my presentation is here. If I'm not, there you go. Yeah. Here it is. And slideshow from the beginning. Okay. So, Thermomix, share the magic. I know this sounds a little bit fairy tale, but I mean, it's true. Actually, everyone who joins as an advisor, as a Thermomix advisor, have a different story. We are all here for different reasons, but in many, many cases, the reason why somebody has become an advisor, there are normally two scenarios if we speak widely about it. The first one is you really want a Thermomix and then you want to give it a go to earn it yourself or get it with a discount because you have made a few sales instead of just buying it outright, which is brilliant. Another scenario is you already have a Thermomix. You just can't stop talking to everyone about it. Thanks to you, some of your friends and relatives have actually gone on and actually bought a Thermomix. And now you want to try your hand and do it yourself, as you are already selling it effectively. Okay, so let's explore a little bit that. That's why the beginning or the cover of this meeting is share the magic, because at the end of the day, that's what it is, isn't it? Like you like the product and you want to share what it's about. So actually, ideally, we're going to be speaking about ourselves a little bit. And the first thing that I have to say, even though it doesn't really apply to us, is that in the UK, the customers can actually buy with finance. In Ireland, we don't have finance yet. We do have divided payments with no interest, which is good, but we don't have finance. But we actually can sell in the UK, no problem. If you have somebody in the UK, somebody that you have done a demo to, because they came over to Ireland to see you, and they are your friend, your relative, and they really saw the Thermomix and they want to buy, and they live in the UK and they want finance, then you can do that, no problem. But in that case, you do need to know that we always do it individually. Okay, so if you have a company, imagine that I have a company that is called Desiree's Cakes, for example, and I become a Thermomix advisor. I will be an advisor as Desiree Castro, not as Desiree's Cakes. That's basically the bottom line. Something else, we're going to be speaking about earning, or income opportunities. And actually, those earning or income opportunities are different for everyone. It's actually true that some people do very, very well. And eventually, I think that if you keep at it, if you don't give up, if you keep working on your contacts and on your opportunities, you can end up potentially making a big income. But as it says here, part of this is informing you that any potential earnings as an independent Thermomix advisor that may be discussed in this presentation are examples and should not be construed as typical or average. Income achievements are dependent upon the individual's business skills, personal ambition, time, commitment, activity, and demographic factors. one thing you can count on is that you'll have great phone. The phone is always recommended, not recommended, guaranteed. Okay, so we are the fourth largest direct sales company in the world. Around the world, we are present. When I say we, I mean Vorwerk. So Vorwerk is the mother company, and two of their main products are Thermomix and Cobalt, which is a home cleaning system. So in any capacity or representing any of these different brands, Vorwerk is present in 75 countries. There are over 12,000 employees, actually nearly 600,000 advisors. Sorry, I need to cough. Advisors would be like what you want to be, independent, self-employed advisors. And in 2022, there were 3.2 billion euro in sales. That was the revenue. In Ireland and the UK, there are at the moment 22 branches, and that number keeps increasing. And big part of our ethos as a company is sustainability. There are many ways in which this is part of our main ethos. One of them is that when you have a Thermomix, you considerably reduce waste. Now, there is people that are actually really good at it and very committed. We actually have a book that we launched last year, which is called, how's it called actually, Evelina? It's something, Go Green, isn't it? Go Green, yes.
Go Green, Feel Good.
Thank you. That one actually shows you how to, not how to have little waste. It tells you how to not have any waste. You can make cookies or even ketchup out of the peelings of your banana. You can make a cake, not a cake, but a pie from the peelings of your potatoes. So you can really be very zero waste. Even if you don't go to those extents, the moment you start using a Thermomix, already your waste is less. I'll give you an example. It was literally last night, I had a cauliflower in my fridge that was dying of abandonment. I bought it for something else. I bought it to make cauliflower rice. Or sometimes I make cauliflower mash, which is a great substitute of mashed potato, because I try to eat low carb. But I actually went away for a week and I forgot about the cauliflower. So it was still in my fridge. It hadn't gone moldy or anything like that. But it wasn't fresh enough anymore to make cauli rice. So I made a soup. Now you think about cauliflower soup and it's like, oh dear, what's that? But actually in our cookie dough, in our digital recipe platform, there are about 10 options of cauliflower soup. So I made one with loads of spices. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. And that's the way I didn't throw away my sad looking cauliflower. Maybe if I wouldn't have had my Thermomix cookie dough giving me ideas, I would have just, to be honest, put it in the bin. A cauliflower is not that expensive, but it's not only about money. It's about, being sustainable and my own conscience. I feel bad throwing something away just because I went away and I forgot to use it. Something else, there was we went away for a weekend a couple of months ago, and I had some blueberries in my fridge. So I knew that they wouldn't be good by the time that we came back after the weekend. I just put them in my freezer because it's beautiful to make frozen fruit sorbet with blueberries. So little things like that. Like, to be honest with you, making that cauliflower soup took me, I think it was 25 minutes from beginning to end, from chopping vegetables to having the soup ready. And the blueberries just took me take them out of the fridge, put them in the freezer. And when I want to make the frozen fruit sorbet, it's literally made in 2 minutes. So just little gestures like that. Having a Thermomix definitely helps. More about that later when you become an advisor at the training. So obviously, when you eat something that you have made from scratch, it's always going to be healthier. And that means that you're going to spend less money on the doctor. You actually obviously save energy as well. And I need a bit of water, sorry. You know. What I was saying before, Cookie Do, for those of you who are new to Thermomix and new to the concept of Cookie Do, is a digital recipe platform with over 70,000 recipes. Actually, we did a very good exercise the other day where you can actually calculate. I just want to give you accurate information. So look, this is Cookie Do for you. Something really, really good that is actually not in the slides, but you need to know. As long as you're an advisor, you will have Cookie Do for free. When you purchase a TM6, you get 6 months for free. If you have never had a Cookie Do account before, and you create your account at the time that you buy your Thermomix, you actually get another 30 extra days. So maximum, you get 7 months for free when you buy a Thermomix, which is very good. And after that, you can annually renew your subscription. That's €48 in the year, about €4 a month, which is very good because it's really worth it. You get a lot of use out of it. But if you're an advisor, as long as you're an advisor, you will never have to pay for Cookie Do. How about that? Also, as long as you're an advisor, you will never have to pay for any repairs in your Thermomix TM6. The Thermomix TM6 has 2 years of warranty. To be honest, it's not that they break very often anyway. But if anything happens, something else, as a Thermomix advisor, it's not only that the Thermomix would break or malfunction. It's not that. Is that you accidentally melt your simmering basket, or you snap, oh my goodness, your butterfly whisk, or your spatula gets really bad, you can actually request those items under the advisor warranty, it's called. You talk to your team leader and you get all those consumables for free. So more and more advantages and perks in being a Thermomix advisor. But what I really wanted to show you is this. So if I click on search on my Cookie Do, what happens is that I see all the recipes that are within the filters that I have configured. I want to see, out of those 70,000 recipes, how many are actually in English. So let me get rid of the filters that are in Spanish language. There you go. So all these Cookie Do platforms, Australia, Canada, South Africa, Singapore, United Kingdom, United States, and I think actually Malaysia as well. So there are about 11,000 recipes out of those 70,000 Cookie Do recipes that are in English. And something that people ask me a lot, and I'm going to find out right now, is out of all those recipes, how many are in Polish? So out of the 70,000 recipes, you have 5,218 recipes in Polish, which is absolutely phenomenal. I wonder, I don't know if anyone else on the call can speak. Apart from, I'm Spanish myself. I know Evelina is Polish. The rest of you, do you speak any other language that you want me to check up? How many recipes are there?
Russian.
Very good. I'm not sure actually, Jelena. I'm not sure if last time I checked, there was
I don't think there is any.
No, not yet. Not yet. Because Vorwerk is not really very established in Russia.
There is Russian recipes, because I checked that for my customer, but not many, but there is.
Oh, I haven't seen. I need to look at that.
Where? Because I don't see the language. Oh, maybe the language.
Let me check.
Oh, because I have it on.
86 recipes.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what?
Oh, you have 133. So
yes.
I think I have some other filters ticked.
Okay.
But
so in
I know
there
there's...
are 133 recipes for now, Jelena. And I'm actually looking at them, and I can see that they actually are part of the Simple Ideas book, which is the book that comes in the box with the Thermomix. So it's basically, I don't like to say basic recipes, because some of them are basic and some of them are not basic at all. They are more advanced or more sophisticated. It's a very good selection. So yeah, you have recipes in Russian. There you go. Fabulous. So remember, the cookie. Sorry, Jelena.
No, that's okay. Sorry, I just didn't know, so I'll have a look at it at home.
Yes, so you have to filter not by country, but by language.
Yeah.
That's how you find it.
Thank
Fabulous.
you for checking.
No problem, my pleasure. Oh, this is important. There is just a bit of a summary of how many functions the Thermomix has. It's difficult to kind of count them all, speak about all of them, because there are so many. But on top of that, once, sometimes even twice a year, new functions and new modes are added. Recently, we got the new chopping mode. So we already had it before, but now it's more precise. Also, now we have a timer, which we didn't have before with the TM6. So the other day I made scones, I put them in the oven, and I didn't want to forget that I had put them in the oven. So I put the timer in my Thermomix, even though what I was cooking was in the oven, wasn't in the Thermomix. So that was brilliant. And also in these last few months or years, we have got the peeling function using the peeler accessory. And soon, when it's back in stock, which it will be actually in a couple of months, we will have the slicing and grating functions. So we do personalized demos or cooking experiences. Personalized doesn't particularly mean that it has to be one-to-one. You can have a group, but we find, because at the end of the day, this is a direct sales business, we find that the most effective way to show somebody what Thermomix is about is just getting together with that person and showing how the machine works to them particularly. Most demos should be hands-on. So basically you supervise, you're a manager. So you manage, you supervise the experience, but the actual customer or potential customer or customers will be manipulating the machine just to see that anyone can do it. And as they are doing that, you will be able to show them other advantages, like to explain how can they save, what we were speaking about before, how you waste less, how you save time, how you save money, etc. And, oh, very good. That's not adapted for Ireland, which is very annoying. Hang on, let me edit this for a moment, because this is not 150 pounds, 150 euros. There you go. So what I was saying before about these two scenarios, right? You want a Thermomix and you want to give it a go and just earn it yourself. What's the process? You can earn it for free, as you know. So first of all, you have to speak to the advisor who recruited you. The advisor will put you in touch with the team leader. The advisor is not a team leader. And you will do some paperwork. It's basically an agreement where you basically provide your personal details and your bank account so they can pay you. Not your bank account number, so they can pay you your commissions there. Then, because you're going to receive a Thermomix unit in your home before doing anything else, you pay 150 euro deposit. It's kind of like a guarantee that you get back at the end of the 90 days. Then we have a very good, full, comprehensive training that we call Newcomer Workshop. Then they send you this Thermomix loan. And then you have 90 days to make 4 sales and earn it for free. But we always strongly advise to try and make that first sale in the first 30 days. That gives you a great start and also empowers you to keep going. At the end of those 90 days, there are different scenarios. Many people, I think we did a calculation the other day, about 75 of everyone who joined us does earn for free. So that means that at the end of those 90 days, they have to pay nothing, zero. What happens is they collect the Thermomix that they have received, which is a low unit. They deliver a new one, and they obviously refund the €150. And if you have made 3 sales, you have to pay a balance of €279 with €8.80. If you have made 2 sales, you get the Thermomix half price, which is still amazing. So it's €699.50. And if you make 1 sale, you still get 20% discount, which is, and the balance to pay will be €1,119.20. Now, what happens if, for anything, imagine that for whatever reason, something unexpected happens, you changed your mind, you really want to give it a good go, and for whatever reason, your child is sick, you break a leg, hopefully nothing of those bad things will happen. But life happens at the end of the day. Nothing would happen. As it says here, you can return the T and 6. Now you will get the refund back at the end of the 90 days, but you don't lose anything, basically. That's the full point. There is something new that was announced, actually not even announced, it was just communicated to the branch managers. I'm one of the branch managers. I look after the South of Ireland. It's going to be officially announced tomorrow, but as you are here, I'm going to tell you so you know. And only for the month of May, so basically coming to the training next week. So anyone training on the Wednesday, the 3rd of May, 10th of May, 17th of May, or 24th of May, so the next 4 weeks, you will be able to actually earn for free with 3 sales, not 4. There is a note to this, and is that if you want to earn for free with 3 sales, then you would keep the Thermomix that you have received. The Thermomix you receive at the beginning of your advisor journey is what we call a B stock Thermomix, which means that it's a refurbished one. So it looks new, it's shiny, it's clean, it has all the accessories, it's not scratched, it's not broken, but it has been already used before. Every time somebody, an advisor uses a Thermomix and then returns it, they get checked, cleaned. Sometimes the case gets changed. So it looks good. I mean, it's funny because sometimes some advisors are like, I think they made a mistake. They sent me a brand new Thermomix. They are not sending me a B stock one. Yes, they are B stock. So basically, you have 2 choices. Only in the month of May. This is absolutely new for anyone signing up today to train next week, which is if you make 4 sales, they will swap your Thermomix. So they will collect the one that you're going to receive next week and deliver a brand new one that no one has used before. But if you make 3 sales, you can actually choose to just keep the one that you got, the one that is B stock. Even though it's B stock, you still have 2 years of warranty. Okay, it's not that it doesn't have any warranty. It does have the normal 2 years of warranty, right? Anyway, remember, as long as you're an advisor, you have warranty, that's fine. And also, we have the option to buy extended guarantee. So you could even pay extra €165 and have a 5-year warranty. So the warranty is not a problem. It's just that you won't have that swap, okay? Could also happen that you have 3 sales, so you have a balance to pay, and you actually want to pay the balance and get the brand new machine that no one has used before. That's also possible. But only for the month of May, you can actually have a free Thermomix in your kitchen with 3 sales, which is very, very good. Now, I know that some of you already have a Thermomix. So if you already have a Thermomix and you just want to spread the joy and start earning commission straight away, you also can. So you wouldn't have to pay the €150 deposit or receive a Thermomix, earn it. You already bought one, so you won't need to do that. Even though many people who already have a Thermomix, they go on and they join as advisors and they earn another one, which is very handy. And after you have either made your first 4 sales, or your 90 days have finished and you have paid your balance and keep your Thermomix, whatever happens first, you go into commission. So these are the commissions. Obviously, the more sales you make within a commercial month, the higher is the commission. As you can see here, if you make 4 sales, you get 200 euro per sale. If you make 5, you get 220 euro per sale. If you make 1, which is the lower level, is 145, which is still a very nice extra bit of cash. And also, those of you who earn, is it here? Oh yeah, those of you who are in the earning program, when you make your sale number 5, you get 145 euro more, just because you made a fixed sale, which is brilliant. So what would you like to earn? I mean, come on. The opportunity is there for the taking. Advisor benefits. Be your own boss. We have free comprehensive training and full support from your fellow advisors, from your team leader, from your branch manager, which is me. You can build a good income with flexible hours. You earn commission not only on sales, but also you will get a bonus for recruiting. Then we have constant incentives going on, exclusive trips, tickets, prices. And look, actually, we are here. How can I do that? Okay, so this is the picture at the top. Is a trip we did to Sicily last year. It was amazing. This picture with a long table is also the trip to Sicily. It was absolutely stunning. And then this picture here is a team leader conference we had in September of last year. Actually, I was there and Evelina as well. So we have these incentives and conferences very often. You will meet a lot of different, new, interesting people. You can develop knowledge of food and cooking. I can guarantee you that. I mean, my goodness, as an advisor, I have made things that I would have never attempted before. You will be part of a passionate and supportive team. And obviously, when somebody, as you know, gets a Thermomix, then your life becomes automatically easier and you have fun. So, what do you need? I always say the same, because you see, the question that I get from a lot of people, and it makes perfect sense, is how much time am I going to need, right? How much time? Because I'm very busy. Everyone is busy, isn't it? Obviously, this is a numbers game. The more time you invest, the more you're going to achieve. It's also true that at the very, very beginning, at an initial stage, you actually do need to invest more time, because you need to build up your network, right? So 2 or more cooking experiences per week, at least in your first month. After that, it's still a good rhythm to do a couple of demos every week, because that's going to guarantee your success. If you speak about Thermomix to a lot of people, I'm not saying that every single person who will listen or hear about Thermomix is going to say yes. But obviously, if you speak to 30 people, the chances that 1 or 2 will say yes are bigger than if you speak to 2 people. That's, it's a matter of statistics. Then we have extra trainings and meetings at a branch and at a team level, weekly or sometimes monthly. We do cooking classes, and whatever rhythm you get, whatever routine, keep at it. A lot of people, and I totally understand, to be honest, a lot of people start very, very strong, and then little by little start fizzling out, which is fine. Life happens, life gets in the way. But if you want to have this consistent extra cash or income and achieve all those little or big sometimes prices, incentives, keep at it. You are not alone. In the south of Ireland, the Cork branch is called, we cover the county of Cork, obviously, Waterford to the east. We cover Waterford, Kilkenny, a bit of Wexford, and Tipperary. actually the south, the half south of Tipperary. To the west, we cover County Kerry, County Limerick, and among all those counties, there are at the moment 85 advisors and 8 teams. So you would fall within a specific team and you have somebody supporting you from the beginning. So what is the story? Like, what does the company give you? What do I give you as your branch manager? Well, I mean, I'm not your branch manager, not your team leader, but team leader, branch manager. The team leader will help you or will give you support to at least contact those first few people and book your first few demos. Even the team leader can give you support. It can be your team leader, it can be the advisor who recruited you in your first demo, so you don't feel overwhelmed. So you have support at that very, very beginning. Then every step to achieve the TM6, again, you get support from the advisor who recruited you and from your team leader. And we also need new team leaders. So, you know, you are still looking or thinking about becoming a Thermomix advisor, but just for you to know, there are further careers opportunity out there for everyone. We're always looking for new team leaders. And the last thing that I have to say, what are you waiting for? Are you ready for Thermomix to change your life? If you already have a Thermomix and it has already changed your life, are you ready to help others to get Thermomix to change their lives? How quickly would you like to receive that Thermomix? And if you already have it, actually, you still receive something. Every single newcomer receives what we call the business pack. So the business pack, is a bag, a special Thermomix bag that actually helps you to transport the Thermomix safely to your demos, and is €49, but you get it absolutely for free, just by signing up as an advisor and attending the training. And also you get a selection of brochures and marketing materials and our famous flip chart, which is a visual aid that will help you through your demos. How to use the flip chart, what is there, what is inside here, how to make the most of it. All those things are actually explained at the newcomer training, which is the one that I deliver. So that's the flip chart. So all these materials you receive absolutely for free the moment that you sign up as a Thermomix advisor. And it doesn't matter if you are joining as an earner or as an owner. So, how to get started? So there's a bit of homework, okay? Ideally, when somebody signs up and attends the training, they should already bring this done. Write down 5 names of people you know who love food, love cooking, hate cooking, or someone you know that you can rely on. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. There is not a specific profile to the Thermomix advisor. As I said, I mean, the ladies that I trained this week, oh my goodness, they couldn't be any more different, but they were all brilliant. That's my point. Like, one of them is a chef, so she really knows how to cook. Another one hates cooking. She was ordering takeaway all the time. And she said, oh my goodness, I really need to get my act together. So we have somebody who loves cooking, does it professionally, another one that hates cooking, and then there is another one that had also cooked manually, you know, with pots and pans, and had always kind of looked down to the Thermomix, kind of like, just makes it too easy. Until she had a baby, and she was like, oh my goodness, I really need all the help I can get. So it doesn't really matter. But you see, that's the profile of our advisors, but it's also the profile of our customers. So just think about that. Who do you know who would like to see a demo with you. We are not speaking yet about buy from me. You don't need to say, oh, do you want to buy a Thermomix? No, that's not the way. The first way, the first step is, let's book a demo. How do you book a demo? We cover that at the training. You know, everything goes step by step. So, as remember, your team leader or the advisor who recruited you can help you at your very first demo, so you feel nice and confident. If you are not on Cookie yet, do sign up. You have 30 days for free. And you can contact your team leader for more information about the training dates, even though I can tell you a bit about that myself. Are you ready to start your own Thermomix business? And actually, that's the end of the presentation. But to be honest, this meeting is not only about the presentation, it's also about being able to give everyone an opportunity. So now you have your chance. Do you have any question? And for example, Evelina, she's one of our lovely team leaders in the branch. Evelina, you know everything, of course, but maybe you can think of something that I have failed to explain or something that people could be wondering.
Sorry, I didn't hear it all. I had to go away as my little fella had accident.
Oh,
I had to take him to the bath for a quick wash. It
that's
was
okay.
number
That's
2
okay.
accident, so so I didn't hear everything. So
No, that's fine.
say.
Is there anything extra that you would like to say? Even if I said it before, it's fine.
It's just fun and there is no risk, so why not to try? That's all I can say. That's how I started, just to try, and here I am 2 years later.
Exactly, and you are the top team leader of our branch. That's true. Yeah, very good. Actually, Evelina, it's good to have you because where is the training, right? The training normally is in Cork, but I do travel around a bit. So if anyone kind of puts a group together, I actually go and do the training there. So Evelina, actually, she's based in Limerick, and she's putting a group together for the, I don't want to say the wrong date, the 15th and the 16th.
16th.
Tuesday, the 16th of May, for example. If anyone on this call is based in the Limerick area, the training that day will be in Limerick. It won't be in Cork, which is brilliant. Now, the trainings are normally in the morning. The one in Limerick will start at 11, actually, but normally the ones in Cork start at 9:30.
We might still talk about the time later on, but
we'll talk about the time. Okay, but I do run normally one, but this month I'm going to run 2 evening trainings. The evening trainings are in Cork, but they're special for people who are busy during the day. So there are lots of options. Can I ask you, actually, if you can talk, because I can see that some of you don't have the camera, so maybe you are busy doing something else, or you're at work, or you are with the children or something, but you can actually write in the chat. Can I ask you, do you already have decided, or do you need any extra question, or do you know who is your advisor, and do you have anyone that you can contact after this meeting?
Well, I have my beba, Albertina, so yeah.
Excellent, fantastic. Yeah, she told me that you were going to connect. Very good. So Albertina has all the info, and to be honest, if she doesn't have all the info, she will have it very soon. So that's fantastic. Very good. Thank you, Jelena. So do you think that you will make it? You will join us?
I think so, because I do have a machine, but I really just need a second one. So I really want to see if I can get, and sell the 4 to get, the second machine. And afterwards, I haven't planned yet. I'll see how it goes, to be honest. If I fall in love with it, I might try and continue with, finding new people. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes.
Very good. Where are you based, Jelena? Are you here in the Cork area?
Yeah, I'm in Cork, yeah.
Very good. So you see, that's the thing. Like normally we have a training every Wednesday morning from 9:30 to about 2:30, but twice in the month of May, actually, Monday the 8th and Monday the 22nd, I will do it in the evening. I normally start at 6:30. So if that suits you better, that's also doable.
Evening is better, yeah.
Very good. So you will have also, So the thing is, even if you sign for the first week of May, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to sign already and you can't attend the training next week, it's fine. We can get you set up. You will receive your Thermomix, everything, and then you attend on the 8th. Okay. And remember what I just said, even though it's still a little bit, I wouldn't say secret, but it hasn't been widely announced yet. That will be tomorrow. But if you sign in May, next week or the week after, you have 4 opportunities for different weeks. You will be able to earn your Thermomix with 3 sales, not with 4.
Yeah.
It's very, very unique. Oh, you didn't hear it, Evelina? Yes.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Excellent. Remember, if you earn it with 3 sales, you keep the Thermomix that you receive. They won't swap it for a new one. But as I said, they are still in perfect condition and you still have your full guarantee and everything. So it's an amazing, amazing opportunity, especially for you, Jelena, because you want to earn your second. So it's going to be easier than ever. Yes, Evelina, it's a very good opportunity.
Yeah.
Lovely. Fabulous. Okay. So I'm not sure about the rest. I don't know if you don't have any questions. Or
I will say about the rest because I know Viola, she's still at work, so she can't talk. She would be my, she's in Ennis, and Aneta, she would be, if they decide, my recruit Limerick. And Inez, she would be Sylvia recruit from my team.
Oh, you told me. Okay. Excellent. Fantastic. Very good. So then that means that we have actually come to the end of this meeting. I did say that it wasn't going to be too long. You ladies know who is your advisor or your team leader, so you can approach them to ask any extra question that you might have. But the reality is that in the month of May, there are 4 opportunities to join us. Every week we will have a different module, and you will be able to earn a B stock Thermomix TM6 with full warranty, obviously all accessories, cookie dough connection, everything, with only 3 sales. Amazing. Thank you so much. I will let you go now. I really appreciate you joining. Take care.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.